Because I think we're at a very dangerous, continuing, high-level attack on the legitimacy of our government.
Hillary Clinton is an American politician, author, and media personality. Hillary served as First Lady of the United States of America from 1993 to 2001. She also served as the United States Senator for the state of New York from 2001 to 2009, and was Secretary of State under the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama, from 2009 to 2013. Since January 2020, she's been the Chancellor of Queen's University Belfast in Belfast, Northern Ireland. She's the first woman to be nominated for President of the United States by a major political party. Hillary was also the first woman to win the popular vote in an American presidential election. However, she failed to win the Electoral College.
And obviously, our former president is not only behind it, he incited it, he encouraged it, and he continues to do so.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. Her full name is Hillary Diane Rodham Clinton, but is also known as HRC and Hill. She was born October 26, 1947 in Chicago, Illinois, making her age 74 at the time of this production. She stands at 1.69 meters or 5 feet 6 inches tall. She swims regularly and once said in an interview, "I love to swim, one of my absolute favorite things to do." Moreover, she also has quite a capacity to drink. In fact, Hillary once outdrank John McCain back in the year 2004 during a tour of Estonia. She's a fan of ABC's hit show Dancing with the Stars. When asked about what food she craved most, she said, probably chocolate. More than 100 books and scholarly works have been written about Hillary. Some of those titles include Madam Hillary, The Dark Road to the White House, Can She Be Stopped?, Hillary Clinton Will Be the Next President of the United States Unless, and Hillary Scheme, Inside the Next Clinton's Ruthless Agenda to Take the White House. Hillary Clinton had a habit of talking to dead people. Famous journalist Bob Woodward mentioned in his book, The Choice, that while in the White House, Hillary Clinton chatted with former First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt and the Indian leader Mahatma Gandhi. These conversations were facilitated by Jean Houston, co-director of the Foundation for Mind Research. She was the first president's wife to have an office in the West Wing in addition to the usual First Lady offices in the East Wing. Politics wasn't the first love of Hillary Clinton. She wanted to be an astronaut and even wrote to NASA regarding pursuing her dream. But NASA replied back saying they didn't accept women. Hillary Clinton is the most traveled Secretary of State. During her 4-year tenure, she visited 112 countries and spent roughly a quarter of her term in the air. Clinton began dating her now husband and fellow law student Bill Clinton in the spring of 1971. Shortly after she graduated from Yale Law School in 1973, Bill proposed. Clinton declined, but eventually agreed to marry him after they purchased a house together in Fayetteville, Arkansas 2 years later. The couple tied the knot in their living room on October 11, 1975, during a Methodist ceremony. Clinton gave birth to the couple's only child, Chelsea Victoria Clinton, on February 27, 1980.
Volatile mix. So yeah, we are still in the midst of a concerted, well-funded effort to undermine American democracy.
She was born to Hugh Rodham and Dorothy Howell. She's the oldest of 3 siblings. During high school, she was involved in the student council and school newspaper and was selected for the National Honor Society. She was elected class vice president during her junior year of high school. Senior year, she was voted most likely to succeed and graduated in the top 5% of her class in 1965. Clinton then enrolled as a political science major at Wellesley College in Massachusetts. In 1969, she graduated with departmental honors and entered Yale Law School, where she was part of the editorial board of the Yale Review of Law and Social Action. She received her law degree in 1973. Following Bill Clinton's election as governor of Arkansas, Clinton became the state's first lady in January 1979. She held that title for a total of 12 years, from 1979 to 1981, and then again from 1983 to 1992. Bill Clinton appointed Clinton as the chair of the Rural Health Advisory Committee, and in the role, she secured federal funds that expanded medical facilities in Arkansas's most impoverished areas without affecting doctors' fees. In 1979, Clinton also became the first woman to be made full partner at Rose Law Firm, which is headquartered in Little Rock. In 1990, when Bill Clinton was considering not running again for governor, Clinton thought about running herself. In the end, he decided to run and was re-elected for his final term. After moving to the state of New York, Clinton was elected to the United States Senate in 2000. In 2006, Senator Clinton was re-elected by a wide margin. Continuing with her political momentum, Clinton ran for president in 2008. She was one of the leading Democratic candidates in the race, but lost out on the Democratic primary nomination to Barack Obama. On November 20, 2008, Clinton joined Obama's cabinet as Secretary of State. On April 12, 2015, Clinton announced her second run for the presidency and was formally nominated at the 2016 Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia on July 26, 2016. Clinton selected Virginia Senator Tim Kaine as her running mate and ultimately lost the general election to Donald Trump later that year. Clinton has co-authored and authored several books over the years, including memoirs Living History, Hard Choices, and What Happened.
I don't think there's any doubt about that. And I think that everybody else who is talking about it or considering it understands that.
When she was Secretary of State, Hillary earned $186,000 per year. That made her the fourth highest paid government official in the United States, behind the president, $400,000, the vice president, $225,551, and Secretary of Treasury, $191,300. The Clintons were in debt when they left the White House because of Bill's legal expenditures and sexual harassment settlement payments. They later earned millions of dollars from investment income, consulting engagements, book advances and royalties, and speaking engagements. Hillary has made tens of millions of dollars from royalties and advances because of her best-selling books such as What Happened, Hard Choices, and Living History. Often addressing Wall Street firms or business conventions, Clinton earns between $200,000 and $225,000 per speaking engagement. She has a net worth of $120 million. That's a combined net worth with her husband, the 42nd President of the United States, Bill Clinton. The first house that Hillary and Bill Clinton owned was an 1,800-square-foot one-bedroom house in Arkansas. The house was built in 1931 and is now a historic house museum. It was the year 2010 when the house was listed on the National Register of Historic Places. From 1993 to 2001, they lived in the White House during Bill's presidency. In 1999, they bought a house in New York for $1.7 million. Hillary and Bill lived in this house after leaving the White House, and they currently reside in this home. They also have a house in Washington, D.C., which is worth around $2.85 million. The house is called Whitehaven and features 6 bedrooms, 7 full bathrooms, and a half bathroom. It was built in 1951 and is located near Washington's Embassy Row. Hillary Clinton likely has the following vehicles in her garage: a Fiat, a 1986 blue Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra, a Cadillac Escalade, a Porsche 911,